use the life jacket, place it over your head, loop the strap around.
Please exit from the train.
请所有乘客下车。
擺放服務定好，避免阻塞工作，咁就唔驚影響到其他乘客啦。隨車就
this way?
Yeah.
Thank